Salvete Spectatores, it's Masopust. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. United Kingdom goes fascist and wants to dominate the world. Now we have to deal with Germany, France, the Soviet Union and the US. And Japan, of course. I haven't played it at all. I haven't played the UK at all. I don't know what they're doing. I have, of course, checked about their focus tree a bit. And some other things. We will pick, as promised, the fascist demagogue as fast as possible. Fascism on the rise. The British people have a noble history, a history they've been made to forget, under the weak and cowardly rule of the Conservative Party. They claim to represent the people, but can so feeble a state enforce the will of the people? Only by spilling the blood of these traitors can we fulfill our destiny. Blah blah blah. The younger generation will pick up the torch. Fascist coup, internal support or popular support. I don't think that matters because I don't want to do a coup, because I don't want to have a civil war. I just want to, you know. Just want a nice little fascist state with elections, or possibly just a random event. Don't need a civil war here. Let's check how many planes we have. 300 close air support 1, that's not bad. 600 interwar fighter, that's pretty bad. Whitley and swordfish, okay. So at some point I want to research the 936 fighter, but industry has priority here. We're building up on towed, motorized and support, but actually not that much support. Need more here. Let's put it to 5. We're building with quite some speed because we have a lot of civilian factories actually. Alright. Alright. So for the moment it just flows. How we're gonna conquer the world, I don't know. So I suppose that having people in our alliance, the allies, also counts towards it. Else we wouldn't be able to get it. For instance, as I mentioned before, Australia is independent, they're just allied with us in the allies. So inviting people to our alliance will be beneficial, we're going to do that. However it comes, maybe... Actually I want to conquer the US. I'm not going to invite the US, I want to conquer them. Cocksuckers. Okay, I want to do the Hurricane for now. Because we don't have a fighter and we need that. We also need to research the naval variety of that. We want... Still 36, right? This is 37 stuff. We always can do the doctrines here. At some point we have to research the naval classes. Still not going for the land doctrine. I want to wait for the advisor that gives us 7% and then go about it. Could pimp our interwar artillery. Ooh, I want to research the Matilda. But we also have to wait for... We have a good tank factory actually. We want light airframe. This is a given. Vickers Armstrong gives reliability and soft attack, which is very good. So I also want that. So the tank now doesn't make much sense. We want to wait for it just a little bit. Let's go for the... We need signal and maintenance at some point, so let's do that. And we don't get bonuses for that at all. We did the service overseas. Encourage colonial elite is next. Very good 5% research bonus. Only a few countries get that. Our vast sprawling empire houses some of the greatest minds in the world, but its size prevents many from them from ever meeting. By encouraging them to work together on our most important projects, we can achieve results faster. So imagine that the British, Raj, Indian and Pakistani, whatever, geniuses meeting with Canadian geniuses, meeting with South African geniuses, come together in London, have some conferences, drink tea, and get about some very good results. Actually, all the guys, except for these are finished with their training. Let's check. We can start to put out some infantry, I guess. We can delete the... maybe I want it at some point, so... Let's pimp up 12 to the London area. And gave it the lowest priority, of course. These guys are still training. We can alter our division for the first time now. We'll put a field hospital in there and we will save some manpower. Wait a second. No, it doesn't say it, actually. Interesting. Okay, whatever, let's do it. Finished mechanical computing. What do we want to research now? The tank only a little bit later. I am not in 37 just yet. I don't have enough points to get the artillery bonus, so let's just research a better artillery. Always makes sense. Alright. So let's train them here. And give these guys to this army. Perfect. So I have... Oh my god. Okay. A huge lack of all the things. 300 days, 100 days, 100 days. So we actually lack towed and support most. Like this. Sounds good. Get some towed artillery going and support equipment. We don't... The good thing... Oh, I cannot deploy because I don't have any manpower. That sucks. So actually, let's do a little trick here, because they are not producing anything. Let's put it up here and build... I don't think convoys take manpower. Let's have a look. Nope. Let's build convoys then. We'll waste one military factory here, but that's okay. Once the light cruiser is done, we will also build convoys. Because they didn't take any manpower. I mean, we have 45 million core population and 79 non-core, but... First of all, we have the War to End All Wars negative modifier that decreases the whole thing by 25%. We are putting a lot of our manpower into the Navy. 188k are in the Navy at the moment. And Air Force is negligible, only 2k. And the Army has 224k. Okay. Fair enough. It's because I started so many divisions here. Let's only build 6 for now. Shall we? Okay. So we have a little bit manpower now. Oh shit, I started one. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. Do it like this. Oh, I can delete it once again. Ah shit, I should have finished one. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, we have 3 civilian factories. Interesting. Let's build one more here. Next focus. Yeah, we don't have 5%, so we cannot do the shadow scheme, which would be very nice. So we have to decide. Do we want to tank research for Matilda? I think we do. So let's do that then. We also want to have a look if we get any more factories anywhere. Here we would get 1 civilian factory and 1 dockyard, so I want to do that at some point. So we do fortified East Asia, then motorized, then Royal Tank Regiment. Many of our old colonies in the east are threatened by civil wars and imperial ambitions of local countries. Insert Japan. We must not neglect our remaining outposts, but continue to develop these regions to secure our global presence. So Singapore and Hong Kong. Let's have a look at East Asia. Now, we have Hong Kong here, which has a naval base and a coastal fort and 2 free slots. And more important, because of resources, province of Singapore, state of Singapore. Now, Hong Kong doesn't give us anything except the naval base. But here and here we have the good stuff. Africa is pretty much worthless except for loads of chromium and the canal here, the Suez Canal. Gibraltar, of course, important because of the canal here, so we can cut off the Mediterranean if we want to. So, modify government. Okay, we can decide. Do we want to pimp our Hurricane with the Supermarine, close air support, medium aircraft, naval aircraft? Interesting. Okay. Do we want to get our military theorist? Do we want to get a war industrialist or a silent workhorse? Do we want to get up our conscription to limited conscription? Wow, there are so many decisions to make. Holy shit. I don't think the airplane is that important. I, on the one hand, want the military theorists, but I think the longer we wait on the silent workhorse, the worse it gets. Because this one gives us plain 1.3 0.3 bonus experience. I think we have to go with this one first. Just think we have to. So we get now 1.3 a day. Then I think we go for the... Where is he now? Military theorist, Harold Alexander. And then for the war industrialist. And then only for the tank guy. Oh, I don't know. I want my Matildas to have a good soft attack bonus here. I really don't know. Because this one we cannot get later. That's really bad. And the next light tank is only in 41. So we really want to pump out Matildas. A lot of light tanks of Matilda level is better than a few medium Crusader tanks. So there's that. And we also want at some point the Matilda self-propelled artillery. Alright. Concentrated industry finishes. We will do a little bit of sneaky tactic here. First, let's do this. Build more. We wait 30 days. So the penalty is not that harsh. And then we will, right about now, jump to concentrated industry 2. Now this takes 186 days for now. When we wait till this fills up, it will be less. It's a stupid micromanagement, but can't really change it, right? It is the way it is. They're not finished yet, so we will delete this army. We have 24 divisions, good. So we'll have to create a new home front army. Theater. These guys are finishing. Oh, we have enough infantry, that's interesting. Oh god, I'm sorry. Minimized here. Was what I want, you saw nothing. We can reduce our infantry. Do we want to do that? We will have to when we start producing the fighters. King Edward abdicates. God save King George VI. Now, sweet. We got up to 80% now. Prime Minister Baldwin has made it quite clear that the dignity of the King Emperor will be... Let's not lose that here out of our sight. You can read it yourself if you want to pause. Alright. Let's wait for now. Okay, we have 30 out of 30 days. Now it's only 143. It's 0.04 ahead. We're gonna do concentrated industry 2. Max factory output. Factory output plus 20%. It's just too good. Already started with quite a boost here. Still cannot do the shadow scheme. We will... Now this doesn't give us any factories or anything like that. Also nothing over here. So we want to go down the motorized and tank thing. Recently the army has been experimenting with fully motorized infantry units. As yet, they have not formed any fully motorized divisions, but with right words to the Secretary of State for War, this could soon be possible. So we already have researched motorized, but we don't have any motorized army, and our tanks don't have motorized as well. So this will be quite nice. Not that we need it. I think Africa is to be ignored. If we just push Germany, Italy, France on the mainland, much stronger. Okay, let's actually do it to a 2-2. Good. Get destroyers and light cruisers going. We have 139 destroyers. Yeah, we need more light cruisers. So let's reduce the destroyers actually. Like this. Okay. We have actually a lack of oil now. 1. Could reduce motorized. We are not a big surplus. Have these guys deployed yet? Nope, they didn't. We have finished Signal Company and the Hurricane. And the Internal Artillery, holy shit, all at the same time. Sorry for my language. We will first research the industry technologies, of course. Then we want also the naval thing. Could do that right now. I don't think we have anything else that's important at the moment. Let's do it. So this one gets a little bit worse, but we need to produce it in order to fill up our navy. Research, it's only 80 days. Okay. Research. A few airplanes, please. The Hurricane. We can actually edit it. Sweet. Do we want range? Reliability? Weapons? Or engine? I want the engine. We call it Fury. Produce 5 for now. Excellent. We need 5 oil. 6 oil. 7 oil. 8 oil. Alright. Good. Import 1 oil from preferably a country we can kill very soon. Let's try it with the Netherlands. Like this. It's a little trick that you can box out other countries that we're importing. Now we get all the 8 we need. Oil is actually the only thing we haven't got. So maybe an early attack on the Netherlands makes sense. Right. And with these factories we have it maxed out and have... Oh, right about finished now. Okay. Fighters. I actually want naval fighters as well. So we want to distribute it once we researched the Gloucester Sea Gladiator, really? What? Wait. Gloucester Gladiator, Hawker Hurricane, Gloucester Sea Gladiator. This doesn't make sense. Hawker Nimrod. This doesn't make sense at all. Hector. The hell? Whatever, I'm not an expert on the history here. It would make sense that the Hurricane is the same name here and not that the Gloucester Sea Gladiator is this model in here and the Hawk Nimrod the same... Whatever, I don't know. We will ignore bombers at all, I don't think they make any sense. Fighters is the only thing we need. Well, and naval bombers. We will actually produce a few swordsfish. I see that right now. Let's build 1 swordfish. Shark, swordfish. This guy. Okay. Like this. We need 38 carrier fighters and 25 carrier naval bombers. So we will fill that up at some point. One oil surplus. Once this one finished, we are good there. And then we can continue to pimp out artillery, motorized, and support. Support, we have the biggest lag at the moment. They still have not finished. They need... Am I still training? No, I'm not. Okay. Ooh, modify government. Now, do we want a tank? Not yet. We'll do it at the next level. I think the military theorist is more important than the war industrialist. So let's do that first. Harold Alexander, and once this one has finished, we will pick up... it's time to decide. Motorized army, right. Still 0% world tension, can't do anything here. Royal Tank Regiment. Britain invented a tank, and so the Royal Tank Regiment should be equipped with the world's best tanks, but this is not currently the case. The Special Vehicle Development Committee proposes to research and develop a modern design to keep Britain at the forefront of tank development. Right. Did I research it now? Yeah, okay. Do we want mobile warfare or superior firepower? I most of the time pick mobile warfare. It's just too good. It's too good. Some big tank armies just push through everything. Bam! Yeah, let's go with mobile warfare. On the other hand, this would be... nah, not mobile warfare it is. Mobile warfare it is. All the time. Because we will fight mainly on the mainland and not on some random island stuff like here. Japan will be different, but we'll come to that later. Japan is not the threat. The threat is the Soviet Union. Ooh, Spanish Civil War. What will this mean for Spain? Do we get 5%? No, we don't. The Soviet Union has not sent any divisions. That is interesting. They are doing the Great Purge at the moment. So, there's that. Still building our navy. Destroyers and light cruisers. I have to do that at some point. Finish the Gloucester Sea Gladiators, so we will do that too. Carrier fighter, yes. Let's pull off 3 from infantry equipment, I guess. No. We don't need it really urgently, so let's just wait it out once we get there. We're talking about Sea Gladiator. It's this one, right? Fury. Yeah, okay. Get it up to the top. We need more oil though. Reduce this to 2. We have now 3 surplus oil, which we will build here. Okay, and then get up this one. Alright, that's what I want. Good. Now, recruitment. We are still in 37, doing all the industry. Good over here. Land doctrine. It's time for mobile warfare. It is time. It's very painful to delete the other one, but what can you do? This one gives us tanks, breakthrough 20%, and a new tactic, which is nice. Don't have tanks at the moment, but we will at some point. We have finished our first 3 units. We'll start training immediately. Get the star icon green. Ah, come on. And you guys all join this army. Good. What do we lack? Support equipment. Interesting. Yeah, still. Doing all the things. Not lacking anything, and pimp out support. Right, we'll be finished here soon, so let's build more in... What is secure? Lancashire. Seems secure to me. Concentrated will be finished soon, though. What's also finished is our session here. I thank you all for watching for now. See you in the next episode. Have a nice day.